It's not the best looking morning, but still it looks a little bit bright out there. And it's supposed to snow today, and it's snowing very lightly. So let's hope it stays that way. Don't want anything heavy coming down today. And you can see this spring. I bought a spring kit for these, but that's not strong enough. But now I have to measure that and see where I can buy a couple of those springs they use. I got the kit here, but it's just, you know, you always need a spring for something, eh? It could be for the generator, whatever. And I thought for sure one of these would work for here. And I brought some separate ones too. And I remember buying some different ones along with that kit. And I don't know where they are, so I'll have to look for those. We got a lot to do today. I want to get all this stuff done. Plus I want to go get a load of wood maybe this afternoon. I wouldn't mind bringing back another big tree and just keep splitting out front. I have wood in there, but I don't want to be using it. I get the sleigh now, and I made a loop. I'll start picking it up all the way out. And I cleaned up all the small stuff. The trail should be a little better now. Still have to go get some water. Well, we have water, I just want more. Oh. That hitch is not light. Yeah, if I put anything else on there, it's just going to fall off. I'll jam one in there. That'll do. Everything's in there, yep. Just getting stuff together. It has to go back on my machine or in my machine. I do not want to forget it this morning. Here's my pin. I think this morning I'll just bring the boggin, because we're not setting any more traps. On this end, that is. We still have that small tree line there, but we can hit that next season. It's only, I'm only going to put 2 boxes on that that area I showed you on my computer. It's, if you recall, it's about 2.66 kilometers. It's a kilometer wide in one area, and it goes down to about it goes down to half a kilometer. So I think I'll only stick 2 boxes on that bush line. And that should be plenty. And it'll be interesting to go look at these boxes over here on the ridge and see if we caught anything. And we should. I've seen marten tracks when we're around there. And I only want to take so many marten off that ridge too. Like my best guess in that, along the ridge here in that little bush line, you know, let's take no more than 5 or 6 marten. 4 to 6 marten, let's say, and we'll pop them off. And we need to keep marten in that area, that's for sure. There'll be more than that in there, but let's just let's be smart about it. That's pretty fresh. It's a good sized wolf. First sign I've seen of a big animal in a month. That's a good size for a female. Okay, let's continue on. Wow. Is it ever gorgeous out, guys? That is a nice marten, man. Holy crap. Beautiful. Big frickin' male. He's heavy. The size of his head. Yeah, that's a top lot right there. That's a nice ride. Absolutely gorgeous out. The tent is hot inside. So we're going to spend a little bit of time here after I go get the wood sleigh or the old trapping box. I stopped by the trapping box and I filled the yellow boggin up with at least 3/4 of the wood, so it wouldn't be as heavy to bring here. And the trail's really good. I was surprised. Good enough like that. Gotta make sure I take this pin. Even though I got some spares. I can see the sleigh's buried pretty good. Won't take me long to dig that out. And we'll give it a yank and see if we can move it forward. Well, it only took me 5 minutes. I just dug out the front and give it a yank with my strap and it came right out. Man, it's freaking nice out. It's supposed to be like -1, -4 all week coming up. Okay, I'll just leave the sleigh right here on this side. That'll work. Get the wood back in here. It's a nice wood box for the tent frame. So once I move the tent frame up, I think I'm just going to move it right there, which is around, you know, about 20 feet or so. Then we'll put this somewhere permanent, then cut the ends off. But first we're going to take the runners off of it for another sleigh if we want to build one. Or maybe I want to use them for this boggin because the white ones on here they're missing chunks now. coffee crisp bar already. Wow, freaking nice. Beautiful out. Absolutely gorgeous. I didn't think that wood sleigh would pull out like it did. It just popped out of there like nothing. So happy about that. Just pull it out and get it over here. Man, I was a few times I thought I was going to get stuck because it fell off the trail and it was just plowing all the snow. And like I explained out there, that's a pain in the ass about those sleighs when there's snow like this. They dig in and they plow until your trail is good, and then they're fine. But like I said, when you get the Yukon, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about hitches breaking with the Yukon. That's the biggest thing I'm getting one for. I'm hoping to have one for next year. So we'll see. Just getting all the screws down. Didn't even notice. Huge marten tracks. Always good to see. Just getting dressed. In case you're wondering how long it took me to take everything down and pack it, about 30 minutes. Okay, ready to go. See you next year. Look at that, you guys. A red fox sitting right in the middle of the lake. No care in the world. It's like trapping season is over and I don't have to run from you. Well, it's not. I actually could get him today if I wanted to, but he'll go about his business. Always nice to see a beautiful red fox, that's for sure, and for a change, not running. It's awesome. Back to the cabin. Only minus 23 out right now. And all that snow that was in the trees should be gone today with the high winds. Well, it comes and goes, but definitely some poor visibility out there at times, that's for sure. Still have blue skies. That's those heavy winds blowing that loose snow around. This guy's a little bit different looking compared to the other marten. Look at his ears, how they are. Like right forward. Compared to the other ones that are more on top of their head and to the side. This one, look at that. It's a different looking one, eh? Well, the wind chill's up. Minus 18 inside. This one says minus 15. Plug it in at that temperature. Well, I made some tea. I got the sleigh shoveled out. I got my survival bag in there and everything I need. The machine has a full tank. Minus 10 outside, but the wind chills up a bit, which is nice, so that's going to keep us a little bit cool. I can't dress any cooler than what I'm dressed right now, and if the weather happens to turn, I can't be just wearing you know, just my jacket and a t-shirt. There's definitely wolf tracks here. We're not to the lake yet. So they were around. I bet you if that trail wasn't blowing in, we might have a wolf. Yeah, that's wolves for sure. So they came out of this area right here. And I know why, because there's two openings here before you get to the tundra on the other side of the ridge the cabin sits on. So that's why they're coming from that direction. And I bet you if my trail was here, a fresh trail, they probably would have turned up and I probably would have got a wolf. So these ain't that old, that's for sure. You're probably talking about a week or so. Well, I picked up the snare. I knew nothing would be in there because I haven't been up this trail for a while, and it was the snow was right up to the snare, and that's supposed to be knee high. Okay, we got the water, and let's get back to camp. I just went to the wood site to get that 330 that had no bait in it. I knew there'd be nothing in there. There's a log in the middle of the lake again. I didn't place it here. It fell out of the sleigh, but it goes to show you, look at everything around here. Nothing even peed on it. I believe these are wolf tracks here. And look at over here. It's like the wolf is scratching there. But like I said, every time you put something in the middle of the lake, you know what? I followed the fox tracks a few times after seeing that it went to one of my logs in the middle of the lake, and you could see where he was going along the lake, and then all of a sudden it's like he noticed the log and turned straight for it. It's always a good plan to put something in the middle of the lake, that's for sure. Laundry day. Just had a shower. Use this pot for a shower also. And I got a bigger pot, you guys have seen it. I could soak all my clothes if I want, but I think it's a bit too heavy, so I just do them in batches if I leave my laundry too long, but usually once I have a certain amount, I'll do them in this pot, but this time I have 2 loads to do. Just looking, yeah, sitting on my bed there, that's actually a pretty good load too. But that's okay. End of the season now, last fur's in. Wolverine thawing. Should have been thawed a long time ago, but you know what, I was leaving it right to the end and doing other stuff, so. And there's nothing to do anyway, so that won't take me long to do those first. Moose was all over here. I don't recall seeing those tracks over there though. I might have missed them yesterday, unless he came back. Time to split up some wood. took a few handfuls in. It's +5 last time I looked. +4. 4 today. Changing my clothes. Had those on for around, I don't know, 3 days. Get into some fresh stuff. All these jeans have to eventually be thrown in the garbage. This is my setup for doing big animals. I actually got this off my brother Donald, and it sure has paid off. Normally just pick this up and take one leg out, and there we go. Start skinning like that, and of course you can adjust it either way, up or down. Getting there. I've been at this since, I don't know, 1 o'clock or something like that. Can't remember. And it's 7:45. Of course, I had lunch, took a break, and did a few other things. Well, I'm taking the saddle off of here, and we'll board it. Getting there. Man, it's just a fat Wolverine. Well, I got about half of it done for now, and my guts ain't feeling too good, so I think I'll power nap or just lie down for half an hour, take a little break. And leaning against here, fleshing is not helping my guts. I don't know what I would have ate to make me feel crappy, but I'm looking over there and everything I ate was good food. A little bit cool out there, -20. I didn't finish the Wolverine. I wasn't feeling too good and went to lie down, and I never did get up for about, I don't know, an hour. And I decided just to throw it in a bag and throw it on the deck till the morning. I don't got much to do in the morning. $2.20. Been going pretty hard today. Last thing I did was spread this all out before I go to bed. But I'm ahead of the game now. That means tomorrow morning I'm going to go get a load of wood. Why not? Get some fresh air. beauty. Hey guys, what a beauty. Gorgeous. Guys, I'm packing. Pretty much got everything done. I have to get this Wolverine carcass out of here, but I got to take the skull off first. That's the last thing I have to do out here, I do believe. Oh, and of course the bear board. Hey guys, I'm getting all the martin in the bag here. We got some in there. Count them and I forgot. We got 50 martin, I think, this season. 51 martin. Not bad. 51 martin. 2 mink. A Wolverine, and the white fox I have here was from last season. I just brought it back with me. I figured I just wanted it up here. Well, I got a couple of shutters on today. My bedroom and the hallway, so it'll speed me up in the morning, and I have everything ready to go. My food's ready, and I got some stuff in the fridge. A little bit of cleaning to do in the morning, and that's pretty much it. It is 11:36, and it's minus 11 out. It's supposed to be plus all week, starting tomorrow. And I think that's it for me, guys. Last sleep coming up. Nice red fox going by. Just trotting along. He must have been eating on those carcasses. Yeah, he's actually, oh, he's carrying one. So finally a fox got a hold of them. Taking up something out there. Oh, he's coming back this way. I will get a better shot at him. But it wasn't a Wolverine. Yeah, he's keeping an eye on the cabin. Well, look at that. Nice to see the cloud move on and the blue skies are coming. That is great, because nothing worse than driving in a dull day and you can't see those rock solid drifts. Such a frickin' pain. But I am starting to pack the sleigh now, and then the boards are going on soon. Well guys, I am ready. I just made myself a cup of tea. I'll throw that in the wood stove. Just the oil rag burning in there. I'll leave that open. Everything is washed and everything is clean. Everything is swept. I just gotta do a quick clean of the rug there, and that's it. I don't do that till the end because I'm walking on it still. And just 2 bare boards to put on. The shed is locked up. I got all my, anything that was for lure in that goes into the shed. And it's funny, the bears come around and all the lures in the shed, there's 3 containers of it, 3 different containers holding lure. And they don't go in the shed. You know, it comes and eats the siding. I don't know. It's just so funny that it's full of lure in there and, you know, and other stuff, and they haven't tried to go in there. Okay, I got everything packed away, but I noticed that one bungee cord I had on here was not good anymore. I just want one extra one. This stuff's all light, stuff like that. So let's fire up the Skidoo for a little bit and finish our game. In the sun, jeez, 13 degrees, doesn't feel like that, but that's just, you know, the sun hitting that, and it's heating it up a little bit more in the front here, yeah. So, but anyway, I don't think it's that warm out. Feels like around, about -4, somewhere around there. Just emptied the last of the water. Actually, there's a little jug right beside you guys. I'm gonna get rid of that. And there's a little bit of water in this pot. I'll save it to the very end. I'll take a swig and then do the rest of it. That's that.